besides being two of the most famous actors in Hollywood movies. Sylvester Stallone and John Travolta are powerful men who know how to make the most of their immense fortunes. But have you ever wondered which of them has the most luxurious life? In this video, you'll see a fierce battle between John Travolta and Sylvester Stallone. So let's fight! Watches. Both celebrities love to collect watches, but which one invests the most money in this type of accessory? John Travolta, for example, has been seen with some luxury watches, such as a $15,000 Breitling Navitimer and a $40,000 Rolex Daytona Cosmograph. Sylvester Stallone, on the other hand, has been spotted with many pieces, such as Monograppa Chaos of $77,000, Patek Philippe Nautilus Steel and Rose Gold, $80,000, Rolex GMT Master 2 for $97,000, Rolex Daytona Rainbow for $97,000, Rolex GMT Master Sorrow for $115,000, Patek Philippe Nautilus White Gold $130,000, Rolex Day-Date Yellow Gold $300,000. As for the Richard Mille brand, Stallone has already shown his collection and even put some items up for sale, such as $151,200 for a Richard Mille RM032 Ti, which was even used in the movie The Expendables 3. $816,500 for a Richard Mille Tourbillon Johann Blake, an edition watch limited to just 50 pieces. $937,500 for a Richard Mille RM25-01, which was created in honor of Rambo. And up to $998,000 for an incredible Richard Mille Tourbillon skull that was made in just 30 pieces worldwide, a watch he posted on social media that he got as a gift from the company owner himself. In other words, it's Sylvester Stallone who wins this round. Most expensive mansion. Both stars invest heavily when it comes to fine properties, but which of them has the most luxurious home? John Travolta, for example, doesn't like to skimp. He already owns a mansion situated on a 2.3-acre lot located in the upscale Brentwood neighborhood of Los Angeles, California. Being surrounded by many green areas, the house seems to offer a lot of peace and tranquility, being ideal for those who like a strong presence of nature. According to real estate websites, the property has about 8,500 square feet of internal area, being divided into 6 bedrooms. The backyard of the house also offers a lot of leisure for the residents, including a cozy area with a round swimming pool and even a tennis court. And according to media reports, John Travolta sold this property in 2019 to famous businessman Scooter Braun for $18 million, but the mansion is currently being put up for sale for $24 million. Sylvester Stallone had a luxurious mansion in Beverly Hills, California. The legendary property, built in 1994 and designed by renowned architects, sits on a 3.5-acre plot within a super-exclusive gated community where several other celebrities live, ideal for offering all the privacy Stallone needs in his day-to-day life. The interior of the property is stunning, with spacious and superbly decorated rooms, with items in every room reminiscent of the actor's main characters, especially his biggest hit Rocky Balboa. Pictures, trophies, and even life-size statues of the character are scattered around the house. By looking at what's in the house, you can learn a little about Stallone's intimacy and main hobbies, such as his snooker table and his beautiful piano in the living room. There's also a luxurious bar with a modern design, filled with sophisticated drinks, and of course, a cinema room with comfortable armchairs so he can watch his own movies whenever he wants. Another interesting thing about the property, which helps to make it even more valuable, is that most of the rooms have large windows that offer great natural light and magnificent views of the hills. The outdoor area is impressive, with well-kept green grass, a golf course, and a spectacular infinity pool, complete with a statue of Rocky Balboa. And to give you an idea of how much Sylvester Stallone's mansion cost, it originally came on the market for $110 million, but was sold for only $58 million to Adele. Despite the significant cut in the initial value, this was still one of the most expensive real estate deals made in Beverly Park. Considering the value of the mansions, Sylvester Stallone wins this round. Point for him. Cars. Both actors are completely passionate about beautiful vehicles, but which one owns the most impressive garage? John Travolta, for example, has owned vehicles such as $55,000 1957 Ford Thunderbird, $60,000 2009 Jaguar XJ8 back, $65,000 1955 Ford Thunderbird, $75,000 1956 Lincoln Continental Mark, $90,000 1960 Rolls-Royce Phantom, $100,000 2001 TVR Tuscan, $110,000 1970 Mercedes 280 SL, and even a Bentley Flying Spur valued at over $200,000. Stallone, on the other hand, has been seen with many cars such as Chevrolet Camaro of $30,000, 1932 Highboy Hot Rod worth $50,000, Chevrolet C3 Corvette $60,000, Backdraft Racing RT3 for $65,000, Ford Mustang GT customized for $73,000, Chevrolet C8 Corvette Stingray $78,000, Mercedes-Benz CLK 55 AMG for $80,000, Volkswagen Phaeton for $90,000, Mercedes-Benz E63 AMG from $105,000, Porsche Panamera from $150,000, Mercedes-Benz G63 AMG from $150,000, Bentley Continental GTC from $200,000, Mercedes-Benz SL65 AMG from $220,000, Lamborghini Countach from $240,000, Ferrari 612 from $244,000, Ferrari 599 GTB Fiorano for $300,000, and even a fully customized Cadillac Scarlet with all the amenities you can imagine, such as reclining seats, drinks compartments, and a 43-inch television, among many other things. And it's no wonder that Sylvester Stallone had to shell out $409,000 to build this incredible car, completely customized to his liking. He has also been seen with a Rolls-Royce Phantom, a super stylish large sedan from the famous Rolls-Royce luxury car brand. The interior of the vehicle is impeccably finished, with top-of-the-range materials that bring a lot of sophistication to the environment. And to own such a car, you may have to shell out more than $450,000. Sylvester Stallone's most expensive car is his Bugatti Veyron, a super sports car made especially for those who like speed. The vehicle is so fast and powerful that it can accelerate from 0 to 62 miles per hour in just 2.6 seconds and is capable of reaching a top speed of an incredible 253 miles per hour. And it's no wonder that this incredible car can cost as much as $2 million. As Stallone has much more expensive vehicles, he wins this round by a long shot. Point for him. Other properties. The two actors don't spare their fortunes on luxurious properties to live in, but which of them has the most valuable real estate portfolio? John Travolta, for example, likes to invest in comfortable residences to live in with his family. In 2019, for example, the actor acquired a mansion with Mediterranean villa architecture in the city of Calabasas, California. Going inside the residence, we can see that everything is very sophisticated, being decorated with top-quality furniture, for example, the beautiful chandeliers and the fireplaces that are scattered throughout the house. The mansion is known to be equipped with several interesting rooms, such as a reading room, office, exercise room, well-equipped chef's kitchen, and many other things. In total, the mansion has about 7,500 square feet of floor space, divided into 6 bedrooms and 5 luxurious bathrooms. The outdoor area is one of the places that draw the most attention in this mansion, with an excellent space for social gatherings. The area is also equipped with a beautiful swimming pool with a jacuzzi for relaxing. And as has been reported in the media, John Travolta purchased this mansion for about $2.65 million. Further up the price, John Travolta once owned a modern mansion in the city of Clearwater in the state of Florida. The interior of the residence is very large and spacious, with several rooms integrated into the same environment. The kitchen, for example, is in the middle of the living room and the dining room, which brings more socialization among the residents of the residence. Going up to the second floor of the residence is where the bedrooms are, having in all about 4,400 square feet of built area, divided into 5 bedrooms and 6 modern bathrooms, with bathtubs covered in quartz. In the backyard, residents can enjoy a picturesque view of the Florida lake and, of course, can cool off in a beautiful infinity pool. And according to press reports, the actor sold this mansion in 2021 for about $4 million. And because he is a person who is completely passionate about aviation, he decided to build a beautiful mansion that meets all his requirements. Located in the city of Ocala in the U.S. state of Florida, the actor's residence is situated on a huge plot of land with a special private airport, which has a gigantic flight path to serve his large aircraft. While other celebrities keep their supercars in their garage, John Travolta flaunts it even more and keeps his jets. When we go inside the actor's residence, we can see that the decor is very luxurious, with several decorative objects that remind us of his passion for aviation. Travolta has already said that his residence is a super construction, with walls much thicker and reinforced than necessary, which should provide more security and a more serene night's sleep. Outside the house, he and his family can enjoy a beautiful swimming pool to cool off on sunny days. The property also has a private aircraft control center and a guest house for pilots. And while the exact value of John Travolta's mansion is unknown, some sources estimate it to be valued at more than $5 million. The actor recently put up for sale his mansion situated on a gigantic 48-acre plot of land in the town of Islesboro, in the U.S. state of Maine. The interior of the residence is quite peculiar, with a very colorful decoration, which creates a unique atmosphere. The actor's huge house has almost 11,000 square feet of internal area, divided into more than 20 rooms and 8 bathrooms, more than enough to house all the guests. And for those who are interested in purchasing this house, the good news is that it is for sale, being listed in 2022 for about $5 million. Stallone, for his part, is not far behind. Sylvester Stallone is a man of taste who has owned several luxurious homes over the years. He grew up, for example, in a 3-story residence in Silver Spring, which in recent years has been listed for $750,000. Another property he has owned is located in Thousand Oaks, in one of the most exclusive areas of Lake Sherwood, which was sold in 2011 for $4.2 million. One of the most sophisticated homes Sylvester Stallone ever owned was a 5,100 square foot vacation property in La Quinta, California. Built in 2008, the property has 4 cozy bedrooms, 5 cleanly designed bathrooms, and a garage for 3 cars, not forgetting the various outdoor leisure and relaxation areas. According to sources, the house was sold for just $3.15 million, although Stallone bought it for $4.5 million. Raising the price further, another property that the actor acquired in 2022 is an impressive mansion in the town of Hidden Hills in California. The property was bought shortly after the star sold his mansion in Beverly Park and is a ranch of almost 2.3 acres, full of pleasant surroundings for living in safety and tranquility. Going inside, it is possible to say that the property appears to be quite cozy, since it has a traditional decor and the predominance of soft colors in all environments, in addition to having more than 10,400 square feet of floor space. The living room has a round table with seating for reading and opens onto a lovely balcony overlooking the garden. The kitchen, on the other hand, has plenty of space for circulation and a huge chef's island, integrating an environment for casual meals, while the dining room is in the next room. In total, the mansion has 4 bedrooms, among which is the master suite, which includes a living room with a fireplace, a luxurious bathroom with a relaxing bathtub, and a spacious dressing room for the actor and his wife. The mansion also has 8 bathrooms, great balconies to enjoy the unique landscapes of the region, a well-equipped gym, a home theater with a modern projection system, and what appears to be a massage room. Heading outside, the mansion offers direct contact with nature, being surrounded by manicured lawns and a diversity of trees, not to mention a lovely fountain, a dining area with a wooden table, terrace for relaxing, which seem perfect for enjoying the day-to-day, and a customized swimming pool with an integrated spa environment. There is also an equally luxurious and cozy guest house on the property, as well as a riding area, horse stable, abundant gardens, and even a vegetable garden. According to media reports, Sylvester Stallone shelled out $18.2 million for the mansion in February 2022, and less than a year later, in December, he listed it for $22.5 million. Due to the difficulties of finding a buyer, the Hollywood star decided to cut the initial listing price in April, now offering the property for $21.3 million. In Florida, the actor owned a beachfront property in Miami in the 1990s, which covers more than 31,000 square feet. The neoclassical style villa is French-inspired, containing paintings, portraits, and antique furniture that bring authenticity to every aspect of the vintage decor. There are 8 bedrooms in the mansion and some formal living rooms, as well as other pleasant surroundings that the actor used to enjoy while living there, such as a wooded garden with a pond and a beautiful swimming pool with a statue. According to media reports, Stallone bought the mansion in 1993 for $8 million and sold it in 1999 for a whopping $16.2 million. Another property he acquired in Florida in 2020 is a mansion in Palm Beach, on a plot of more than 1 acre that faces a beautiful lagoon. Entering the living room, you can see large floor-to-ceiling windows that make the rooms very bright with natural light. The house has a more welcoming style, with wooden floors, typical of a summer house. The exterior of the house is spectacular, surrounded by green areas, with a beautiful swimming pool and even a whirlpool right next to the lake. To acquire this property, Stallone had to invest a veritable fortune. According to what has been reported in the media, the star paid no less than $35.3 million. And because he has more expensive properties, Stallone wins this round. Point for him. Luxury transportation. Both stars love to travel in a sophisticated manner, but which of them has the most luxurious transportation? To get around the world, Sylvester often uses private jets, a luxury that can cost him tens of thousands of dollars. In his spare time, Sylvester Stallone likes to enjoy life on the high seas. The Hollywood star has been spotted several times by paparazzi on huge boats, always arousing enormous public interest for his enviable physique for an old man. One of these little toys used by Stallone is a Benetti 115 Classic, the most elegant model in this series of yachts. This stunning vessel can accommodate up to 10 passengers and offers a lot of comfort and fun for everyone on board. The beautiful yacht is equipped with areas such as a heated jacuzzi and modern convenience areas on the outside, among other treats that only a yacht of this category can offer. And for the actor to enjoy all this luxury, he may have to shell out an extra $100,000 just to rent the boat for a week. John Travolta, for his part, is passionate about airplanes. Travolta has already posted photos, for example, with a Falcon 2000 in his garage, a mid-sized jet with an intercontinental range. About 65 feet long, the interior of the aircraft can carry about 10 passengers depending on the chosen configuration. And to give you an idea of the price, it is estimated that a new jet of this model can cost around $7 million. From the same brand, the actor also owns a Falcon 900, which he even used to transport supplies to hurricane victims. The aircraft is known for having 3 engines, which can offer even more safety and autonomy. The interior of the jet is also even more spacious and can hold up to 14 people. And it is no wonder that this aircraft can be found costing around $16 million. As an ambassador for the Qantas airline, he was given a Boeing 707 to call his own. Travolta owned the aircraft for 18 years until he donated it to a restoration museum. And even though the aircraft is old, you can find models of this plane costing more than $20 million. Already recently, the actor posted on his social networks that he got a license to fly a Boeing 737, with many speculating that he had acquired this model aircraft. It is one of the most famous and best-selling aircraft in history and can carry hundreds of passengers. And if the actor did purchase this incredible plane, he may have forked out more than $70 million. And all these John Travolta jets are just a part of his fleet because some sources claim that he owns several other aircraft. And for having his own aircraft, John Travolta wins this round. Point for him. Net worth. Everyone knows that both actors have made a lot of money during their careers, but which one has amassed the biggest fortune? John Travolta, for example, has had his salary vary according to the stage of his career and the budget of his film productions. With the movie Pulp Fiction, for example, despite being a box office success, it is estimated that Travolta received only $140,000 because he was going through a bad phase and the production budget was not so high. But it was during the best phase of his career that he really earned a lot of money, receiving millions of dollars for each performance. To get an idea of values, some sources estimate that he received about $7 million for Get Shorty, $10 million for Battlefield Earth, $12 million for Michael, $17 million for Primary Colors. Back in his prime, John Travolta was paid around $20 million for films like A Civil Action, Mad City, Swordfish, Ladder 49, Be Cool, and Face/Off. a gigantic salary that at the time placed him among the highest paid actors in the world. Travolta also has other sources of income. He was considered, for example, one of the most famous singers of the 70s. Only the soundtrack of the movie Grease, for example, sold more than 40 million copies worldwide and is considered one of the best-selling albums of all time, which probably generated a few $1,000,000. Today, with the music streaming platforms, John Travolta continues to make a lot of money. On Spotify alone, for example, if we add up his 10 most listened to songs on the platform, the number reaches almost 800 million plays, which may have earned him more than $3 million. Another area that Travolta has worked in is dubbing, with his main role being as the main character in the animated film Bolt. Since he is a world-renowned figure, he can also earn a lot of money with his image. Among the companies that have already invested in Travolta are the watch brand Breitling, the airline Qantas, the financial services company Capital One, and others. And although nobody knows the exact amount of the actor's fortune, some sources estimate that John Travolta has a net worth of approximately $250 million. Sylvester Stallone also managed to amass a huge fortune. But things haven't always been so easy. He's had to work hard to get to where he is today. In the first Rocky movie in 1976, for example, it is estimated that he was paid just $23,000, an extremely low figure compared to the success of the movie. But from then on, things began to improve, and Stallone's fee for each production grew exponentially. To give you an idea of values, it is estimated that he received around $3.5 million for Rocky III, $10 million for Staying Alive, $12 million for Rocky IV, $15 million for Expendables 3, $16 million for Rambo 3, $17.5 million for Daylight, $20 million for Driven. It's obvious that Sylvester Stallone has amassed a huge net worth as a result of having such a high salary. And although no one knows the exact value of the Hollywood star's fortune, according to some sources, it is estimated that all his assets add up to approximately $450 million. Not bad at all. And for amassing a larger fortune, Sylvester Stallone wins this round. Point for him. At the end of this fight, we had 1 point for John Travolta against 5 points for Sylvester Stallone, making him the winner of this battle. But if you believe that there are still other arguments to defend one of the two, write your best justification below. Hey, you like the video? So don't forget about leave your like and comment, and tell some suggestions of another videos, and hopefully we gonna do it. All about channel, Dios to satisfy your curiosity.